So, you believe that the Blair Witch is real, huh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and it's true, too. She lives in that blue trailer right over yonder.
Really?
Yeah.
This requires more investigation.
Oh, guys, look at this. It's a pile of rocks.
It must be a sign from the
Blair Witch!
And that's the creek.
Guys, we're here. Look, it's the creek. Up there was the pile of rocks.
The signs are evident everywhere.
The Blair Witch is here, guys! Hey, what happened to the cell phone for Google Maps?
Phone? Funny you should mention that. I kicked that mother.
What? Why would you do that?
It's useless, that's why.
Oh, that's very true. Google Maps is useless.
Help! Somebody help me!
You need some help?
Oh, yeah, I need some help up this hill.
Yeah, I got you. Come on. Map.
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 Oh, map.
Oh, map.
Oh, come on, map.
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 For the last time, map.
No, I told you I'm not gonna say it again. Map.
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 Map. Map. Guys,
Look at this. There's more evidence.
the Blair
Blair
Witch
Witch
is here. At Walmart.
Hello, citizens of YouTube land.
Hey.
It's your president and your VP. And as promised, we are back with our very special 2-year anniversary spectacular.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, though, it's an I hate this movie. This time, it's the Blair Witch Project. Premiered. 1 second. July 14th, 1999. It was made for a budget of only $60,000 and it made $248.6 million worldwide, and it currently has an 86% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, in case if you guys couldn't tell from the jokes before, that, yeah, we're doing the Blair Witch because this movie sucks. And those were to prove a point that any idiot could do the Blair Witch, including two idiots with
a digital camera.
camera.
Yeah, guys. I wish I could tell you that there was really a plot to this thing, but honestly, all it was 3 morons get lost in the woods. Then they spend the whole time walking and arguing. That's it.
Yeah, that's very true. They just walk, talk, walk, talk, walk, talk. Big jump scare at the end. This movie sucks, guys.
But there wasn't a big jump scare. I mean, sure, yeah, the camera fell over, but we didn't get no witch. Now, I gotta level with you guys that it wasn't. I for years and years and years thought there actually was a witch. Then it like popped out, which would have actually made sense. Now, there's also the other theory, and that is that Josh and Mike lured Heather in there to kill her. And that could have made sense too, had they shown Josh actually killing her. But no, we don't get any of that. It is a waste of time. It's a complete waste of time. Bored to tears. That's all. If you want a cure for insomnia, watch this movie. You will fall asleep.
Yeah, very much so. In fact, I think the first lady over there did just that.
Yeah, nearly. And I had to shake myself awake 3 different times in order to keep going.
Yeah.
And I was about like, it was only like 8 to 10 minutes in when I clicked to see where we were, and it felt like 4 hours. I'm being honest here. It felt like 4 hours.
This film literally feels like it's 3 hours long. But the real thing is that it is only an hour and a half, and you're like, oh my gosh.
And you guys might notice that we've got a bit of a setup back here because we decided that we were finally going to be able to show you guys some clips. Now, there's the scene with The Rock and how they continue to go to circles and they argue about if the Rocks were there the night before. Yes, they were the whole time.
Yeah. And it's almost like, if you look at it, it's like, oh, look, it could be drawn like a pentagram. Witchcraft.
Mm-hmm. And
it's dumb. It's stupid, guys. Don't watch this film. I hate this. In fact, we go on a bit in the segments about map, where we just say map back and forth.
I didn't take the fucking map, man. I'm not playing head games, man. If anyone's playing head games
and everything, and add a little bit extra into this is going to be fun. And oh boy, I'm going to let the VP take over real quick. I'm going to help the first lady or the president here. Sorry about that. I'll be back. Sorry, guys.
I wish I could tell you. I do know that the directors who probably should never direct a movie ever again unless they're going to have some real direction. They also wrote the film, so that tells you a lot. I'm just honestly surprised that the directors and writers of the film weren't also the stars of the film, because that's generally how these things go, guys. When you have a director and a writer, they like to prop themselves up and they like to put themselves as the stars of the movie. And it should also be noted that all 3 characters are completely unlikable. You have no reason to root for any one of them. None. Not at all.
This film,
there's a scene in the trailer park in which they interview basically this local redneck woman, more or less, and she says, "Oh, it could be real, or it is real, or something to that nature." We'll show it up here as well for a brief little spell, and then the very next scene is Heather claiming that nobody wants to talk about it. Hello, you found people that were willing to talk about it.
Exactly, and then it's also like, so I could probably make sense of the ending a bit if it really is supposed to be a supernatural force, the Blair Witch, trying to mess with our main characters here a bit. So, if you recall back into the film, there is a segment, I'll probably also play it here if I'm able to find it on YouTube. Good luck on that. There's a segment up there, on there, that said, like, there was this guy who was telling the story of the Blair Witch, and how, like, there was this guy who was possessed by the Blair Witch who would kidnap children. And then, but the way he would do it is he would put one in the corner, because he murdered 7, and then he would kill the other one, and then take that one out of the corner and kill it as well. And we see that exact same thing happen in the ending, where Mike is standing in the corner, and Heather, she's yelling, she's like, "Mike!" And then, she probably gets hit in the head or killed or whatever. And then it probably kills Mike as well. But we actually don't see that on screen. But it's probably what they were trying to go for with the ending. And it's like, there it is, guys. It's right there. I can't believe you didn't pick up on that. Look, we were foreshadowing this crappy ending of a film.
And
you're welcome.
I honestly can't believe how anybody out there believed that this was a real thing, because clearly it was not. But everybody seemed to think that it was, to the point, I guess, where the actress's mother
Got sympathy cards
and whatnot, and how they had signed basically a non-disclosure agreement, an NDA, that they wouldn't come out and say that they were alive. And this is something that had actually happened before. And I think
Cannibal Holocaust.
yes,
Are you talking
actually,
about that?
yes, which is the one of the very first, if not the first, found footage film. And I think they got the inspiration from it because the director of that movie got in trouble with the Italian government and had to bring the actors and actresses forward to show that it was all special effects.
But they did get charged with animal cruelty.
And obscenity charges, too.
Yeah, because they killed actual animals on set whenever they did that.
And if you guys may know, that's one of the movies we'll never do.
Mm-hmm.
So we had done a list of those way back when. Go back and watch it. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, go back and watch that. It's really cool. Anyways, this film, it sucks. I hate it, guys. Don't watch it. In fact, you know what? If you want to know how we sum up our words of this film, just watch this next clip I'm about to put in.
An hour and a half of walking and talking.
You have got to be fucking shitting me.
Yep. So that's where I'm going to edit that clip in, guys. Hopefully I can get it to work well.
Yeah, it's we're really trying to improve for everybody, and this is our first time of really doing this. And we, you know, some of you guys know by now that we've gotten a new computer and a new microphone, so it's better sound quality for everybody.
Hopefully, I don't know. Maybe our voices sound like crap whenever we're talking. We don't know just yet.
Okay, so I guess there's nothing left to do but the ratings here.
I give this film a -1,000,000 stars. Screw this film.
Yeah. I actually give it a -737,000 stars. And the only reason why it's not a -1,000,000 like him is because I can appreciate the nature shots that they had. That's the only reason. That it's kind of cool. The stream, the footage of the stream was kind of cool. But like we said, and as evidenced from the earlier skits, anybody can do it. Literally anybody can do it for like no money at all. So, yeah. But hey, as always, if you've seen the Blair Witch Project and you think that it's the greatest film of all time, well, clearly you've never seen films like The Exorcist, which is a way, way, way better horror film about a supernatural occurrence that happens.
Oh, yeah. Read the book as well. The book is really good. I've read it. It's actually really terrifying. And yeah.
But hey, as always, just remember, we're just two idiots with a digital camera. Our opinions do not matter, except they actually do, because we have a YouTube show, except they actually don't. So, having said all that, guys, stay tuned, where there's probably going to be some video game reviews next. I'm going to look into getting some the ability to do some recorded gameplay for my classic PS3. He's also going to have probably some coming out as well that we're going to talk about, along with a whole host of other things that we're going to do. So stay tuned for all of that as we continue our journey of improving the videos for our viewing audience. Excuse me, kind of flubbed up there for a second. But that's the beauty about our show, is it's completely unscripted and improvised.
Yep.
So there's only one thing left to say, and that is peace and love from Denny and Son. Bye.